Title: Echoes of Grace, a melody of faith, betrayal, and unforeseen redemption. In the heart of Livingstone, a devoted young lady named Matimba had just moved to the charming town, seeking solace and a fresh start. As a member of the Seventh-day Adventist (SDA) Church, Matimba was known for her deep faith and talents as a master guide and renowned singer. Shortly after settling in Livingstone, Matimba became an integral part of the church community, particularly as a chorister. Her angelic voice during Sabbath services brought a sense of heavenly joy to the congregation, making her a beloved figure in the church. Her voice, a divine instrument, echoed through the hallowed walls of the Seventh-day Adventist (SDA) Church during Sabbath services. However, Matimba's life took an unexpected turn when she found herself pregnant. In a difficult situation, she faced the challenge of preserving the reputation of the church and the involved elder. In an attempt to shield the elder's identity, she confided in a Dorcas mother who prioritized the church's image over Matimba's dilemma, advising her to terminate the pregnancy. Unsatisfied with this counsel, Matimba turned to her grandmother, a wise woman who valued every life as a gift from God. Her grandmother reminded her of the biblical story of Solomon, emphasizing the potential for greatness even in challenging circumstances. Encouraged by her grandmother's words, Matimba chose to keep the pregnancy. Unfortunately, when the church leaders discovered Matimba's pregnancy, they distanced themselves from her, and she faced suspension for a year. Choosing to defy the church's expectations, Matimba embraced motherhood. Yet, the very community that once celebrated her angelic voice turned its back on her. The church leaders suspended her, and the elder involved in her plight was among the church leaders that suspended her from the church. Matimba did not stop attending church services. She continued, but every time she attended church services, no one would talk to her. She would sit all alone, and every member of the church paid no attention. Matimba's heart, once filled with the joy of sharing her angelic voice with the congregation, now echoed with the haunting silence of abandonment. The vibrant hues of her melodious hymns were replaced by the cold shadows of judgment and isolation. As the church leaders and the members at large distanced themselves from her, Matimba found herself navigating a storm of emotions, lost in the tempest of rejection. In the hallowed walls where her voice had once soared, Matimba felt the crushing weight of disillusionment. Each note she had sung seemed to reverberate back, mocking the innocence of her past. The once warm embrace of her church community had turned icy, leaving her shivering in the cold winds of ostracization. Loneliness, like an unwelcome companion, clung to Matimba's every step. The pews that once held friends now stood as silent witnesses to her solitude. The very sanctuary that was meant to offer solace became a haunting reminder of the love lost, replaced by the harsh echoes of judgmental whispers. Matimba's nights were long, filled with tears that cascaded like a river of sorrow. The pillows absorbed the weight of her silent cries, muffling the anguish that threatened to consume her. The church, once a pillar of strength, had crumbled, leaving Matimba to bear the burden of her pregnancy alone. In the dim light of her room, Matimba clung to the memory of her grandmother's wisdom. The biblical tales her grandmother shared became a lifeline, a source of strength in the face of adversity. But the relentless waves of abandonment crashed against her, eroding the shores of her resilience. As her pregnancy unfolded, Matimba's body bore the scars of both motherhood and societal rejection. Each passing day etched a new line of struggle on her face, a testament to the battles